Taking a book home doesn't just help with reading at school. One of Ucinda's students says he wasn't always into reading, and now he even reads to his family. Marietta says they have been in business for nearly 20 years, and attractions like this train has been what has brought families out for years. Harmonman says when kids get off the school bus, you never know what direction they might be going. So when drivers see the armbar, she hopes people stop on both sides of the street to keep kids safe. With all the rain and flooding, pools like this one that I'm in are using more chemicals than normal to stay safe. In parts of Solana, you'll find stickers that say 879 strong. It's Constantino's badge number. He says it's this kind of support from the police department and community that kept him inspired. One thing these kids at Hadley Daycare can agree on, they never want to experience another earthquake for as long as they live.
Yeah, that's true.
Coach Willie Jeffries.
It's a place he once called home and now is being honored. A crowd full of fans cheering at the Heartland Classic. Former Wichita State head coach Willie Jeffries says he appreciates this moment.
You know the old expression, give the flowers when they can still smell the flowers. And it is great to be honored. At my age, it makes you feel good.
Jeffries coached at Wichita State from 1979 until 1983. Outside of bringing the Shockers its last winning season at 8-3 before the program discontinued, Jeffries broke down a much bigger barrier, becoming the first African-American head coach of a Division 1A school at a predominantly white school.
When they offered me, I said, I cannot turn this down.
Jeffries says when he was hired at Wichita State, he wasn't thinking about all the pressures he could face with being the first. He says he knew his success could open doors for other African-American coaches to follow.
So I was happy that I was able to open the door. They called it a glass ceiling, but more than that, the doors had been locked for many years, but someone had to open it.
Jeffries wasn't only successful at Shocker Nation. In his career, he's been inducted into the HBCU Alumni Hall of Fame, the Kansas Hall of Fame, the Wichita State and the College Football Hall of Fame, and many more. Jeffries says outside of all of his accomplishments, seeing former players become successful is an even bigger joy.
Those are the rewards that a coach gets or inherits because he's a coach, because it means so much to see your players prosper.
And a weekend he'll never forget.
You don't get moments like this once or twice in a lifetime.
In Wichita, Desmond Nugent, Eyewitness News. It's the first week of school at Enterprise Elementary, and fifth grade teacher Kristen Ucinda knew she wanted to do something special for her students, to put a book in their hands, especially those who can't afford one.
They're so young, and they've been through more than I can even say that I've been through, and they're only in fifth grade.
So she asked for help on social media, looking for people willing to sponsor a fifth grader for only $9. $9 is all it takes for a student to bring new books home for the entire school year. The Scholastic books only cost $1 each. Ucinda never expected so many responses.
They're like, hey, I want to sponsor, one, or sometimes people would say 5 or 10. And then I've had a few people that are like, I want to sponsor a whole classroom. And so they sponsored 25 kids.
She's raised almost $3,000. Ucinda received so many donations from social media for her classroom, she decided to see if she can raise enough money for the entire school.
The fact of just seeing them every month with a book in their hand and they get to bring it home, just like, it brings a smile to my face.
Teachers here at this school, they always try to make sure the children have what they need and go out of their way to do things for them.
A joy she can't wait to share with the kids.
To know that there are other people out there that want to support teachers, like us, and kids who are in need of just books to take home and read.
In Wichita, Desmond Nugent, Eyewitness News. Dwayne Zachary's passion for music landed him a job at Von Maur, but by accident.
I played a couple of keys for about 10 seconds, and then I kept on going out the door, but the manager stopped me and said, hey.
Zachary has been playing here for 6 months, and people are tuning in more while they shop.
It's more inviting, more feeling of being at home instead of having something already
automated.
But Zachary is known more for playing the saxophone in California. He's opened up shows for artists like Blink-182, CeCe Winans, Tank, and many more. But life would soon take him in a different direction.
When Zachary first got to Wichita, he was homeless his first 2 months. He almost gave up on life, but his children inspired him to get back on his feet.
Just keep fighting. Keep doing what you need to do. Do what you have kids, you have family. There's always somebody depending on you. You know, I got kids that are looking up to me right now, and I can't give up. Never stepped foot in Kansas before. I didn't know anybody. So for me to get back on my feet within not even 2 months' time is nothing short of a miracle.
And the melodies, just like his life, are becoming a tune he can't believe he gets paid to play.
It's actually the best job I ever had in my life. I don't do nothing but play piano.
In Wichita, Desmond Nugent, Eyewitness News.